Let's get it.
Yo,
What is up?
what's it?
Going on.
What's up? What's up, man? Uh, how was work, gentlemen? What'd y'all get into today? Did y'all do anything?
I was under a house first thing this morning, but other than that, I didn't do a whole lot of other things.
I didn't do much of anything today.
Heck yeah, my boy.
Yeah, those are the days I enjoy.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, have been dealing with it the past, yesterday and today has been through the ringer. I have been standing on a roof trimming stuff with about a 15-foot pole saw, and the roof is like, it ain't like an A-frame, but it ain't far off. It's
Oh
a
boy.
ginormous building. Yeah, and you can't get any. It was like a walkway. It was
You
just
might be like Braxton.
but it was Braxton. Man's ankles just gave out. By the way, my ankle, the back of my ankle is killing me. And it has been for the past 2 days. Yeah, dude, it dang sure don't hurt. When
that job.
when my foot, like anytime it's like my toes are pointed type thing, it hurts worse. And that's how I was on that roof for the past 2 days. And yesterday I about couldn't even walk around the house afterwards.
And you've been hanging around us so long, our ankles are starting to rub off.
I know, man. Y'all giving me those dang Gordon ankles. Or it's just I got hurt and I'm not as young as I used to be, and it's taking a lot longer to get better than I thought.
I figured that out last time I rolled my ankle. It took a solid 2 months for it started to heal up. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm good, and then rolled it again. And then it was like another 3-4 months before it was totally healed. So I was dealing with an ankle injury for
I was walking
6 months
on the sidewalk this morning, and just
flat ground.
Yeah, just rolled, son.
Yeah, my ankles are so bad. Like if I don't wear boots and I wear something that doesn't like come up over my ankle,
yeah,
my ankle starts throbbing by the end of the day.
Jeez, boy, my junk ain't that bad, but I really don't think my ankles are bad. I just think that I'm getting to the age where it's going to take me to start getting better a little longer. And I'm not the type to normally slow down. So I'm constantly doing something, like all the time. So I guess I'm either going to have to just deal with pain or actually start slowing down so I can get better. Because I do have a very physically demanding job. So it's got to be, my body's got to work like it's supposed to. Sometimes how it's not supposed to be able to do it. But, hey.
I was in an attic the other day. I think I sent y'all a video of it.
With the doors?
Yeah. No.
No, you're talking about with the.
Yeah, I'm still not quite sure how I even fit through where I fit through. And coming back out, I didn't know that I was going to fit through. Like, my wallet, I have that long wallet.
Yeah.
And I went to go through, and it hooked on the 2x4, and I couldn't go forward. But the way I was angled and the way I was supporting myself on the, what are they called? Why am I drawing a blank?
Raptor?
Yeah, those, I couldn't back up.
So you was like locked in place.
So I was like, I just sat there for a second, like, okay, I've got to figure something out because staying here is not an option. And I almost ripped my pocket off because I was feeling like something's going to give if I just pull myself forward.
Yeah.
And luckily my wallet ended up folding over, but I thought I ripped my whole back pocket off.
I done that with some old jeans before getting either in or out of a truck. I think it was in the truck because I put my wallet in my left pocket. So when I got in the truck, my wallet caught where it latches on the door.
Yeah.
And ripped my whole back pocket slap off my jeans. It's like, dang. Just pulled that mug slick clean off. But yeah, it was but those jeans were old. I wear, like I said the other day, when I have those jeans I was wearing the other Saturday over the weekend. I got like 3 pairs of jeans, and the rest of them are work jeans, and they are all old,
Yeah.
old. So, but yeah, but
I have one pair of nice jeans, and I wear them to church every Sunday.
yeah, I got a pair of nice dark blue jeans, and I got a nice pair of nice like lighter blue jeans. But that's
I just got the one pair, the ones that you see me in every Sunday. That's the only pair of nice jeans I
that's
got.
my church pants.
Oh yeah, all my other ones are got holes in them, or stained, or
Yeah.
they're like the Carhartt carpenter pants or whatever. That's I got that one pair, and I don't wear them nowhere but church, so they don't get messed up.
So my wardrobe is so small sometimes. Like depending on the time of year, like I only have like so many short sleeve shirts that I can like wear to church.
Yeah.
So like I would go back when we were live streaming everything. Now it's like a couple weeks out, or previous, anyways. But so I would go back on Sunday morning. I would go back and look at last
What you wore,
Sunday stuff just to make sure I didn't wear the same thing on back to back Sundays.
Oh, Mom still like she hasn't told me in a while, but even for a long time, she's like, you wore that shirt last Sunday. Like, nope, I didn't.
Mom, I only got 3, so chances are it's gonna happen for sure. Oh man, well. All right, guys, this is the Southern Roots Podcast, episode number 8. We are
8 or 9.
I think it's 8.
It's 8.
It's 8.
We'll
2
have it right when
months.
we post it.
2 months. We've been doing this 2 months consistently. That's pretty good.
That's wild.
That's pretty good odds. They say
Most consistent I've ever done anything.
yeah, for sure. Start out going to the gym, and it winds up, I go for about a week or 2, and then whatever. But yeah, so again, guys, this is Southern Roots Podcast. If you like what you hear throughout this podcast at any point, please drop a follow or subscribe to whatever you are listening or watching on. We post all these on any podcast platforms along with YouTube. So please like, subscribe, follow.
Give us ratings and reviews.
Yep, drop a review.
Everything.
All the stuff that comes with social media.
Speaking of social media, we went viral over the weekend.
yeah.
According to us, at least.
We went. What's called? We'll go. What's the word I'm looking for? Semi-viral. There we go.
I don't even think it's necessarily that. It's just more.
I don't think.
Quote unquote viral than I thought we.
Yeah,
would
for
go.
us. Yeah, we posted a TikTok over the weekend, and it was one of the more simpler ones that we've done. And it got like what
3,500
views within. I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours. It wasn't even 12 hours. It got 3,500 views, and then it just
that's what we consider viral.
And then it just hit a dead stop. Like we've got like 6 views since then, which is crazy. I don't understand that, but whatever. I don't really get social media, anyways.
I don't either. We're honestly probably 3 of the worst people to try to do something like this.
Yeah, that
For
is
sure.
pretty much the only way.
We talked for 20 minutes last week on how to delete a Facebook post.
That is a fact.
And we still never really figured it out. We just figured something out.
We just figured out how to hide it where nobody can see it. Oh, yeah. So we are some of the probably 3 worst guys to
The 3 Stooges.
to do something
social media.
that is so prone to, or prone might not be the right word, but so involved with social media to grow a podcast. We're terrible at social media, all of us. We don't ever. until now, we never posted anything on Facebook or.
Dude, I went and looked before I started posting the podcast. I had like 5 posts in 12 months.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got 8 within the last 2 months. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're so bad on social media, but we said, "Hey, let's."
That's where I go and listen, or not listen, but watch where everybody just posts way too much information about their lives.
Yeah. Man,
I get on
Like,
Facebook.
I wonder what's going on with such and such this week. They normally have something interesting going on.
Yeah, the drama on Facebook is real, buddy. Holy cow.
I get on Facebook just pretty much for like Marketplace or whatever.
I got to stay
That's
off
about it.
Marketplace.
Me too, man. And also, when you click on one thing on Marketplace, then it just like your whole
Flood your
Marketplace.
stuff,
Yeah. And then
Like
you
when
find
you were looking for that boat and I was helping you look,
that's all that was on there.
like the next
and then you wanted to
7
buy a
months.
boat.
Yeah, for the next 7 months, all that popped up on my stuff was a boat.
Yeah.
Boat.
Speaking of boat, I'm hoping to be on that bad boy Sunday. Actually, like I'm trying to be on that boat Sunday. But
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's Facebook Marketplace is crazy. I got Dad's motorcycle on there for. He wants a little metal boat, a little aluminum boat, and he said post that motorcycle on there for trade. Dude, I get messages. Not anywhere on the post says anything about trucks or another motorcycle or anything. Buddy, people are like, are you interested in, like, somebody the other day messaged me and said, are you interested in old trucks? And I said, does it run and do you have pictures? All I got was pictures back, and this truck is in a million pieces. I'm like, I don't want this. Like, this is junk, bro. Like, what?
Junk.
I gotta
put a puzzle together.
Yeah, the bolts ain't gonna be there. Like, no, I ain't dealing with that. Heck no. He's got one. He had one guy with one little boat that he thought real hard about doing, but he decided not to. It was a little plastic, like John boat, little 15-foot. Only had
We used to have one of those.
It only had like an 800-pound weight limit in it. A little 9.9. You know what really come to my head as soon as I saw that though? I was like, that'd be real nice for this little pond that we're trying to hunt during duck season.
We used to have one that had a trolling motor. I have no idea what happened to that boat.
It was behind the shop forever. I don't know where it went though.
I just thought about it. It's just gone.
I think
it just disappeared.
Dad let the neighbor have it or something.
That sounds right because.
And Dad got the little trailer over there.
Oh, I think you're right. I think that's what happened.
Oh, they tradesies.
Yeah. Well, we did. We had that boat for a long time.
Forever.
I remember fishing out of that boat when I was like, I don't know, probably 7.
Yeah.
In that pond behind your parents' house?
No, just in that little plastic boat.
Oh, got you. Oh, buddy. How about that? I'm tired. But yeah, man. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace is a trip, and the people on there are insane.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
insane.
Yeah.
Like
the stuff they'll offer you, like you'll put a price on there. You'll say, firm.
Yeah.
And they'll come say you say $4,500 firm. They'll come back. Will you take $2,000 and a box of Cheez-Its? It's like, no. I won't actually.
No, yeah, that is so true too, man.
I hate selling anything.
Or they'll be like, "Is it still available?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, I cannot.
I can send some more pictures, and then nothing.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Or when you're trying to buy something, and you message them about it, and never get a response.
And never, yeah, bro. Look, man, I cannot stand.
Marketplace is annoying.
I got right now. Somebody messaged me 2 hours ago and asked if it was still available. I said it is. Nothing. That's it. Buddy, they're everywhere in here. I mean, just constantly.
It's like, why are you even messaging me?
Crazy.
If you're not serious, just don't message me. No big deal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Come on, bro.
Do your own thing. Leave me the heck alone. I'm trying to make some money here. Oh, brother. Dude, I got we did those pictures that we were taking earlier that I was telling y'all about. Did I tell you about that?
You just said y'all did some Halloween pictures or something.
Oh, we did some like pumpkin head stuff.
I knew it. When you said Halloween grass, y'all had a pumpkin on your head, didn't you?
I
You put
did.
a pumpkin on your
I
head?
put a
knew it.
pumpkin on my head. I did.
Oh, God.
I did. Hey, man. But now I feel like I got pumpkin in my hair. Like
You probably do.
But I mean, it's not going anywhere. Like I can't. I don't know. Anyways. Oh gosh.
I was wondering if you did. I was like, I bet you that jerk was in a field with a pumpkin on his head.
I was in a field with a pumpkin on my head, but I also was with
every
old
pumpkin head picture ever.
No, mine's different.
It was in a field.
And
it was getting dark.
It was not getting dark. No, it was like 5:30.
Sunset.
It's like 5:30.
Okay.
But there was an old 36. I don't even know what model of the car was, but we did it with an old car too. My dad's the guy who lives across the street from my dad.
Yeah.
He's got like show cars, so he drove one of his out there, and we took pictures with it. All black.
Y'all spiced it up a little bit.
Yeah, that car's sweet too, buddy. Oh yeah, and it's an automatic too. No, it is not in pieces. It is in very good condition. I was like, buddy, I want to drive this thing. Just do a donut one time.
Then it would be in pieces.
Yeah.
No, not that car. That sucker right there is bad to the bone.
So all four tires just pop off.
I'm just saying because you'll be driving
just sitting on the frame.
Yeah, that would be bad, right? I got about smooth $300 in my bank I can give you for that.
Yeah. I just bought a new shotgun. You think that'll cover it?
Yeah. Holy cow.
Oh, God.
Oh, speaking of the shotgun. Oh, well, we can get in that in a minute. Actually, y'all, we can go ahead and do that now. Y'all want to get into a little weekend recap? Look at that. I said that with no problem. I think for 8 weeks, 2 months, I finally got it smooth.
You been practicing?
No.
He gets in the mirror every night and practices. Just weekend recap.
Oh, man. But, yeah, so my weekend, well, Saturday we were all together. Friday night, I count Friday night as a weekend. Do y'all?
Yeah, so do I.
Like, my weekend pretty much starts from whenever I get off of work.
Whenever I get off work.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
And it ends at about 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Oh, no, mine ends whenever I wake up in the morning, Monday morning.
No, mine, I start, come like 4 or 5 o'clock on Sunday, I'm starting to get prepared for Monday. Like winding down, getting the kids' stuff together and all that.
I got you.
Try to. I mean, it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm asleep on the couch.
Sometimes we stay up way too late playing Call of Duty on Sunday night.
We're definitely going to this weekend.
Yeah, because the beta's coming out for the Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 3. Yeah.
Oh, brother, we're so excited!
For another long weekend.
Yeah. I got a DJ wedding this coming up weekend too. It's going to be, and that joker starts at 6, so it's going to be 5 hours. That's 11 o'clock. I might not be on Saturday.
Before you leave? No. It's 3 days you have to.
Yeah, bro.
I have to what?
Get on.
11 o'clock's what time it ends. Like, I stopped playing music at 11.
Yeah.
And then I got to tear down and drive all the way from Pembroke. It'll be 12:30 at the earliest.
You're good.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to kill me, boy. Anyways, let's talk about this past weekend instead of this coming up weekend with our weekend recap. Yeah, so Friday night I went to a football game and the home team almost won. They almost pulled it out, but they
almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That is correct. So they didn't get it done, but hey, they really didn't play bad. That other team was just legit. Also, there was I wouldn't say like, I mean, there's a pretty high-profile athlete at the game too Friday night. Oh, Travis Hunter was there.
He is him.
Yeah, Deion Sanders. He is him. Travis Hunter was right there in little old Southeast Bullock, but yeah, he apparently his sister's boyfriend plays for the team that they were
Who
playing
were they
against.
playing?
Don't know. Oh yeah, dude,
Oh.
New Hampstead. New Hampstead. I think that's where
Oof.
that's where that's where Judah went to school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah. Very
and,
good school.
yeah, they were pretty decent at football. They almost beat
I bet they
Benedictine.
were.
They almost beat Benedictine, which is them jokers are legit. It's like a college campus over there. But the week before that. But yeah, and then Saturday we were all together. Sunday I went to church and then headed old Perry to the Georgia National Fair, and that fair's legit. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never been.
I would like to go. I ain't
The
never
Perry
been either.
Fair is a ton of fun, man. You can go out there and spend no money. Like, you can go out there if you're smart. You can spend no money and have a great time. They have all kind of shows. Like they got the circus. They got like people flipping on trampolines, like 2-story level things. Dude, there's a whole mobile home set up in that thing for like a display, like for you to walk through.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
So it's more like an amusement park.
Well, not kind of.
Because I'm not. So I had thought about it, and then I didn't know how far away Perry was. Perry is 2.5 hours from my house.
Yeah.
And so the thought of driving 2.5 hours for a fair seems insane to me.
So, but you can go there and spend all day there, easy, and watch. They have, they had like they have a huge pond in the thing. Actually, it's really not that big. It's only probably like a 3 or 4 acre pond, and they had a whole water ski show, like with a full on Malibu outboard boat, just ripping in that little pond. Dude, people were doing front flips off of a ramp in the pond. It's crazy. And obviously they got all the fair rides and games and stuff like that on one side. And then on the other side of the pond, it's like a big circle, a concrete, like a drive path type thing around the pond. And on one side of it, they have the rides and stuff. And on the other side, they have like booths and all that. And you can go, they do like live cattle shows, like where they, like 4-H people go and like do cow shows. And you can watch, you can go and watch. They have there's a stage. They have live music every hour. Somebody different. It's insane.
I have to go and check it out next year.
Yeah, it's
sounds pretty
insane.
cool.
It goes till this Sunday. I think it's this coming up Sunday is the last Sunday.
Yeah, I already got plans all.
Oh
weekend.
yeah. But it's this one's 2 weeks long. So it's from the 5th. I guess it's only one. It's 10 days long. I guess from the 5th to the 15th. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, and then
I'm trying to go next year.
That was my weekend, man. It was a busy weekend. I got back home at like 12:30 Sunday night, and then went and stood on the roof all day yesterday. So, but yeah.
Good grief. What time does that place shut down?
What place?
Perry
The
Fair.
Perry Fair.
They do fireworks at 10 o'clock.
Is that when they shut down after fireworks?
Yeah. They all the booths and stuff, they start to close at 10. The rides, I think the booths close. They're told that they have to stay till 10. They can leave after that if they want to. The ride section of it stays up until midnight.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good grief.
It's from 12 to 12 every day, I believe. I think. I don't know that for a fact, but I think it's 12 to 12.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, it's insane, especially when the fairs around here are like.
I literally just thought it was. I knew it was better than like the Effingham Fair and all that stuff, but I thought like
Oh yeah,
it was like that, just a little bit bigger. And I
yeah.
was like,
No,
I'm not driving
this
2.5
mug's
hours for
legit.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't drive 2.5 hours to go to a fair that I can go to in a week here in town, but
Yeah.
I go to that fair. That fair's sick. So, but what else y'all get into over the weekend other than Saturday?
Friday, I don't remember what I did Friday, to be honest with you.
I know you got off work early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
On
I
the
you
got off
coast.
came
work
straight to the
early
property.
and went out to the property, but I think we just kind of hung out. Like we didn't actually do anything, did we?
Nah, I ended up sitting in a
Oh,
stand.
I went and ate at that freaking buffet and ate way too many fried oysters and fried shrimp.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with fried shrimp, bro.
Fried
Or
shrimp
fried
is the
oysters,
stuff.
except for when you eat way too many of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then there's a problem.
yeah.
So that's all I did. And then on Sunday, I went to church and I think I did anything else Sunday. No, I
No,
didn't go to
I'm about
church.
to
I
say you
got
didn't even go.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was throwing me off. I was like, what did I do? No, I got sick Sunday. And yeah, I stayed at home on the couch all day Sunday.
I heard
Yeah.
that.
After work, I just Friday I went hung out with them for a little bit, and then went and sat in the stand with Brittany for like the last hour. We didn't sit very long. I didn't even go sit in the stand where I could actually shoot anything. I was just gonna go watch some deer if I
I
could.
heard that.
Then we went back to the house, ate some dinner, went and chilled out with them. Saturday we were all together. Went to church on Sunday. Should have went hunting Sunday morning. Good
Yeah,
grief, were
you
the
should.
deer
Were they
moving?
moving?
Oh my heavens!
Phone was blowing up Sunday
And
all day
then
from
It's
Sunday
cool, man.
morning
It's starting to
through
get
Monday
cool.
afternoon.
Those
yeah,
mornings.
and then I went. I did go hunting that afternoon. I seen a doe at very last light. It was probably 60 yards out, and before it got close enough, I couldn't see it at all.
Yeah.
Um,
You,
and I literally sat in the stand for probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes after dark, waited for it to leave, and then I got down and went home.
you didn't y'all tried out your dad's clay thrower, didn't you?
We did do that Sunday, and
How'd that go?
thing, it slings them
Does
quick.
I got some
Quick.
videos. They were getting out there in a hurry.
Yes.
So is it
Yeah.
better to set it like off in the distance and have it come
Well, I
across,
think you
or
could
is it
change the angle of it too, because they had it on the video like it was pretty low.
We did, but we didn't have none of the tools. He didn't bring none of the tools to actually
to
reset
adjust
it.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and he said he forgot the little foot pedal for it, so we couldn't so we had to like set it off by like our foot, so it would fling them. But yeah, it flings them pretty quick. It'll fling them back to back. I mean, you keep
Really?
holding that. Yeah, oh yeah. So it's pretty cool. You have to come try it.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah.
We went through a whole box of 20 gauge and a whole box of 12 gauge in like 10, 15 minutes.
Jeez.
It was fast.
Yeah, y'all was letting them ride.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
As soon as one was loaded back up, the next person went up and just kept rotating.
Kept rotating. It's nice not having to freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way we did it before
was not.
is nowhere
not
near
ideal.
as fun.
I did shoot my rifle too to make sure it was sighted in.
Still.
And Sage came out there. And,
Oh, your actual rifle, not your 17. Did
yeah.
you try your 17 again?
No, I'm gonna do that. I don't know when, but we talked about that today. I was like, Shane just threw down my 17.
Dude, he made up an entire story. So like, he said I threw down at 17. I was like, okay, I kind of get it, right? Then he's like, yeah, he missed a squirrel, got mad, threw it down, blamed it on the gun. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? Like,
just full on, just went with
like
it.
I let him get away with a little lot. And he's like, I'm gonna see how far I can take this.
Yeah, it didn't take too long. He started saying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait a
Yeah,
second
let's
here.
back this thing up.
Yeah. Oh man. So Saturday that was Seth or Shane decided to get mad at Seth for a little bit and pick up his 17 and throw it on the ground and all at the very tail end of
Not even remotely what happened. I don't even take full blame for it.
I would go with, it would be pretty much your fault.
Literally, I would have never even thought about climbing in the back of that Ranger if somebody didn't say, hey, get in the back of it.
It ain't my fault. I wasn't even over there.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying I'm not taking total blame because somebody put a thought in my head.
Hey, well, anyways.
It wasn't me.
Anyways.
Regardless, Seth had nothing to do with his gun.
Nothing at all.
Ground.
That is true. Seth 17 smacked the ground and had no part of it.
Or something.
That's crazy. Let Shane know how much it cost.
It was $100.
Yeah, you'll just get the one off my 22.
Oh, that thing's trash.
the crosshair.
It's only trash whenever the sun's coming up and the sun's going down.
Okay.
The only good time to shoot most of the time.
Not my problem at that point.
Yeah, sounds like a you problem then. But yeah, so Saturday, we went on another little squirrel hunt /
scouting. Yeah.
At a WMA, and we actually didn't do bad on the squirrels. Didn't quite reach the goal we had set out to get.
We set out 7?
I think it was 7. It was 7 or 8. Like we wound up with 5, which isn't terrible. Especially when you're squirrel hunting like we are. Right now we're squirrel hunting and there's still green leaves everywhere.
And we don't do a whole lot of sitting.
Yeah, we do not. No. We don't.
It's a lot of walking. A lot.
Well, we're mainly. We are mainly scouting more than we're squirrel hunting. I feel like.
Yeah.
So,
if we see one.
Yeah, if we see one, then we go kind of like crazy for a little bit, like.
Yeah, we'll wait it out, kind of run after it, jumping over logs, losing phones.
That happened twice, by the way.
And we found both phones.
Both of these jokers lost their phones in the woods.
Yeah.
And they were on silent. Like their phone was on silent. And we found both of them.
Doing in the woods. As soon as I get in the woods, phone on silent.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to have nobody bother
me. You know what y'all need to do? Stick your phone in your pocket instead of those clips.
I'm not putting my phone in my pocket.
But it'll be a puddle of sweat.
Nothing bugs me more than having my phone in my pocket.
It's nothing but a heating pad, bro.
I can't stand it.
Really? I don't.
And so if it goes in my pocket, it has to go in my back pocket. And both my back pockets are full.
I got you.
Yeah.
Mine is not. I got a wallet.
I can't stand anything being in my front pockets.
I don't put it in
my AirPods and my Blistex or whatever in my front pocket.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that go in my front pockets. I hate anything else being in my front pockets.
I got a knife and AirPods that go in my front pocket, and that's.
I don't count the knife because it's clipped on.
Yeah. But that's the only thing that really goes in my front pocket. My phone goes in my back pocket, wallet goes in the back pocket. But I don't have anything else to put in my back pockets. But yeah, man. So these guys love to lose their phones.
I wouldn't call
hey, for real though, you know what we need to do next time? I didn't think about it until literally just now.
We need to link all of our phones.
Yeah, we need to link them all where we can, at least when we go out there, we can.
You can do that?
Yeah, like I can ping your phone and it'll make your phone, whether it's on silent or not, it'll make an audible noise.
I didn't know that.
It probably needs to happen before we go out there again.
My problem is this is a new phone clipping case. I'm still trying to get used to.
Gotcha.
So, and then we had that stupid vest that was way too big on me that would get caught up in my clip when I was trying to put it on.
Oh,
and so it wasn't actually clipping in, but it felt like it did.
Yeah.
And that's why mine fell.
Gotcha. Seth fell. Y'all took off after a squirrel, like both y'all dead full sprint. We got GoPro footage of y'all like through the woods, and y'all are like, and that's when.
Hey man, you got to try to get in front of them because they don't stop.
No, they don't.
They really don't.
But yeah, we found some pretty nice some beautiful bottoms, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
holy
a
cow.
couple places I was like, I could just sit here and just
Yeah.
enjoy. My favorite spot, I think we can all agree, because there was pig sign, there were deer rubs, scrapes, and active wood ducks
Yes, in there. We
already
heard them in two. They were in two separate locations in one.
within 100 yards of each other.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty incredible, especially for this time of year, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Which, like we said on a couple other previous podcasts, that either means come duck season, it's going to be packed full of ducks in there, or there's going to be no ducks in there.
They're all gonna be gone.
Yeah, they're all going to be gone.
Yeah, and everybody knows about that spot, and we just found out about it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's probably my favorite spot we found too. I did like that last spot too, man. That it was wet down there though.
Oh yeah.
All that mud. Wet. It was wet, buddy. Like
sloshing all around, bro.
it was bad.
Kind of like you walking to mac and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you about lost your mud boots a couple times walking through there, trying to baby your little toe.
Buddy, I can't help. I jacked it up, man. I mean, we had only walked like 7 miles that day.
We did walk a ton. At one point, go ahead.
Well, I was about to say what you were about to say. I didn't know the exact yardage, but we ended up like, was it 600 plus yards away from the buggy?
It was 600 plus yards, a straight shot.
Yeah, straight shot.
That was,
and we didn't walk a straight. I mean, you can't walk.
We didn't walk there straight or walk back straight.
We walked. Matter of fact, we walked to where we were at from the buggy. We went the other way, walked down like a big circle around, and then walked clean past.
That one trip right there was like a mile of walking.
Easily, very easily a mile, bro. If not more.
For real.
I mean, just back was a half a mile. So, I mean, we walked a ton.
The only problem with that last spot we were at is it would be hard to climb and deer hunt. The canopy was kind of weird in there.
No, there was a lot of places
where we wound up.
The canopy was weird.
Yeah. Where we wound up actually sitting and waiting. The canopy wasn't bad, but the trees there were not good. I mean, you can't climb any of those trees. Those big cypress trees with a huge base, and then you go up 3 foot, just high, or not 3 foot. You know, I'm saying 3 foot, like above what you can reach. So you go up 10 foot, and it goes from 7 feet around to
like 3. A regular tree.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can't climb it. I mean, it's just impossible. You'd have to use a ground bond in there.
Or you could probably do some type of lock on or something like that.
Yeah,
you could.
Yeah, which I don't even
own a lock on.
I ain't never even used. I don't even know if I even know what
I've
a lock on
sat in one
looks
lock
like.
on ever.
I've never sat in one.
I don't even know what they look like.
So that stand we seen,
that one stand that we saw,
but it didn't have none of the actual.
Ladder.
Yeah.
Then you just have to bring like a little ladder or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we also did see out there I saw 2 stands. We saw that lock-on stand, and then they didn't see one. They were busy shooting at a squirrel 17 times. The little resilient guy, he was getting hit all.
Dude, he was busted up.
It wasn't actually 17 times. It was a bunch though. I think Shane shot it at least 3.
That squirrel got shot 3 times with a shotgun.
And then Seth shot over 17. So, I mean, that jerker. And he got on the ground and was still like.
Yeah,
trying to get away. I mean, guts was hanging out and everything. It was crazy. Yeah. Like, holy cow. But, yeah, so. There was one near where that squirrel got shot, a stand. It was actually in a ladder stand, like a.
Like a double man or single man.
No, it was it was like a ladder and then just a platform. Like, so you had to sit Like
I
normally,
hate stands like that because I go to sleep in my stand sometimes.
yeah, not on that one, buddy. You gonna fall.
That's why I don't like the lock-ons neither.
It's just a platform up there. It's just like a huge L. Like you ever played Tetris and that one piece that's got the one box and then like the 7 down? That's what that looked like. I was like,
Jeez.
buddy, I ain't sitting up there, boy. I've sat in a couple like that out there at the pastor's house, and I'm like,
Get a little nervous.
yeah, I'm a big boy to be on this little bit old stand here, but it is what it is.
I like to have a railing around me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I like it not really even for safety wise, but my biggest thing is for stability when I shoot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like it the most.
Shooting free-handed is not very fun.
No. With
Seth
anything.
Sniper out there this weekend, though.
You ain't kidding, boy. That joker.
He missed one time.
Yeah, and I think I don't even think it was still. Was it still when you shot at it?
That one was still, but it was free-handed at about 45, 50 yards.
Yeah,
Laying at a little squirrel.
Yeah. Oh,
I did snipe one though. From,
yeah,
50-ish yards.
Yeah, that one was nice, and it was
decapitated.
Yeah,
saved all the
meat. We may post a picture of it somewhere. I don't know if we can actually on YouTube.
I don't know if we can anywhere.
I don't
see why not though.
That one's pretty graphic.
It's pretty bad. I mean, like all you can see is like an eyeball, and the rest of the head's gone. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, my old 20 gauge went out and got one a lot farther than I thought it was gonna get one. I was pretty impressed with that. But yeah, so that was our weekend recap, guys. It's been a long one this week. We had a busy weekend, as we normally do. We normally aren't ones to
sit around
and do we got another busy weekend coming up this weekend.
Yeah. And we sat down and watched the dogs play too. I mean, and we ain't even got to get into that.
Watch the dogs.
But I mean, it's just always got something going on from the time we get off work Friday until Sunday evening. Man, most of the time we're doing something, especially this time of year, hunting season. College football season is very, very, very busy.
Yes.
On the weekends. It actually kind of slows down for all of us work-wise.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is when we like to go do stuff.
This is
kind of feeling good outside.
Speaking of feeling good, buddy, I left my house yesterday morning. It was 42 degrees. I was so happy. Yeah. This morning was 46 or something, like 49 or something.
Oh, it's feeling good.
Yeah, it's feeling good in the mornings.
It's supposed to be. We're not supposed to get above, I think, 75 next week at all.
Good.
That's crazy.
Bad thing is, this is just false fault.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our fifth summer's coming.
Come end of October, it's going to be. I think the 90-degree days are gone, but I think they will be
definitely the mid to upper 90s for sure. It would not surprise me we have one more day that creeps into like 90, 91.
I got you. I think it may be.
It would never surprise me.
Yeah,
no,
it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, it's been 82 degrees on Christmas Day before.
That is true. We've said this before, I think in our first podcast when we was kind of telling about where we're at, but I've literally wore shorts more Christmases than I have pants.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's always, Christmas is always warm around here. Well, I say warm enough.
Yeah. It's warm more than it is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at 60s, at my high of 60, 65, like mid to high 60s, which is plenty warm enough for me to wear shorts. So, y'all want to get into, y'all want to do these pick'ems from last week and this week? Guys, this past week.
I'm embarrassed.
We told y'all.
Was so bad. So bad.
I'm embarrassed.
It was bad.
Seth, did you go positive?
No.
Okay. Well, I say we all three
of us went negative.
Went negative.
So My 2 worst weeks ever in Pick'ems happened back to back. Last week was my worst week until this week. And then this week beat that one. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's just because my last 2 weeks have been bad. I'm not very confident this week either.
Yeah, me neither. Because I think the same reason.
So
Like, my confidence level
so
is
my confidence
shot
level
right
is
now.
not bad, but these are just not good. The problem is, like me and Shane was talking about this a little bit earlier. The problem is this year, man, there is not a team.
There's not a dominant team.
Yeah, there's not
Everybody
teams
looks
that
beatable.
I mean, for God's sake, for the past, aside from this past week, I've thought Georgia is very capable of losing.
I still think they are.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm saying, I know,
They finally put it all together.
yeah, they finally said, okay, here we go. Like
Yeah.
this is what we got, which is, by the way, love to see that. Holy
Oh, that
cow.
was great.
Awesome game. Oh my God, I just pulled up Hulu. No, I did not need that to start playing something crazy. Probably pull up Shark Tank or something like that. I love Shark Tank. Anyways, but yeah.
But now I will say, like, a lot of these games we got wrong. We knew they were 50-50 shot games, and they were one-score games, like, late in the game. Like,
yeah.
you know,
Let's just go over it. Let's just go over
Yeah.
it.
So LSU
game-
Missouri
ga-
game 1.
Yep.
This was also a end of the game type. I mean, this was a good game all the way up to the very end.
Yes.
So I think the only person who got this right was Seth, right?
Yeah, I picked LSU.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
One of my few right picks.
This one we all went the same on, which was Texas.
Yeah, Oklahoma, Texas.
And I almost, dude, I almost.
I'll put it this way, though.
I even said last week I'd be willing to bet on Oklahoma. And
Here's the thing: if they played again,
I would pick Texas.
I would pick Texas.
And I think they're going to play again.
I
Yeah,
think
I
they
do
do play
too.
again. I
I
think they
don't-
play again in the conference championship.
Especially whoever won that first game,
Yeah.
the chance of them winning this again is very slim.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
That is true. Next one's Marshall and
And
North
NC
Carolina
State.
I got that right. I don't remember.
I got that
what
one
y'all
right.
picked.
I got it
NC
right.
State.
Okay.
NC State.
UCLA, I lost that one.
I lost that one.
So that score is a little bit closer to what the game felt like, is my understanding. 'Cause
Really?
I didn't actually watch the game,
I
but
didn't either.
the way people were talking about it,
We actually didn't watch.
I could be getting it mixed up with some other games.
We actually didn't watch a whole lot of
Right.
college football this weekend at all. Actually, we
Yeah.
was in the woods.
Really, only watched
we literally watched Georgia play.
Georgia. Kentucky. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that game. I don't know anything what happened. I ain't even looked at any of the recap stuff.
Me neither.
Oh, I also want to talk about after we get through the pick'ems. I want to talk about Miami, but we can do that.
for
We can
sure.
do that.
Oh, yeah,
we
we
can do
got
that
it
for a
for
second. We can do that in a second.
Texas State and the Raging Cajuns. Me picking the Raging Cajuns strictly off of their name worked because if I'd went with majority, I would have been wrong. So
That's
the
crazy.
Raging Cajuns hold a soft spot in my heart now.
Yeah.
And
I
then
went with the majority too.
Purdue and Iowa, that was the only lock I felt comfortable in because Purdue is terrible.
It was still a close game.
It was still a close game. 6 points. That's crazy. And then you got Alabama, Texas A&M.
I went A&M. I'm never going A&M again. Ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I was real. That one was probably one of the hardest ones of last week for me.
And I wouldn't have been upset. Well, now that I know how bad I did, I would have been upset if I got that one wrong.
Yeah.
But in the moment, watching the game, I would not have been upset if I got that one wrong.
Yeah.
That's the game we were watching on the way back from the WMA.
Yeah.
Correct.
Trash, bro. Golly.
This
And
is
then
what
Notre
this
Dame
next
and
one.
Louisville.
I'm not gonna lie. This one kind of surprised me. Yeah.
So I didn't realize how good Louisville's defense was.
I didn't either.
They still have not allowed a point in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Not
Not even a field goal.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I didn't know
You're
that.
halfway through the season.
Yeah. 6-0, haven't allowed a point in the first quarter. I mean, that's legit.
That's impressive.
That's legit. Then you got Fresno State and Wyoming Cowboys. I literally went Fresno State because I know nothing about Wyoming, and I lost, which is crazy.
I
By the
thought
way,
about going Wyoming.
God, I did
just
too.
picked
I
up on
just
this.
saw this too.
I just picked up on this. I'm never picking TCU ever again in the history of forever and ever. That is ridiculous.
That's
Are
wild.
you serious?
That is
man?
wild. I just realized
I
that.
didn't
As
even
soon as
pay
you said
attention to
something,
that. Once I looked and I saw how many points I had, because it calculates your points, I was like, I'm not even looking. I didn't even. Oh my God, TCU! I can't.
That's
I used to really,
bad.
but I can't stand you. I'm not picking
They've
you no
been
more.
3 of our picks, and I think they've lost every time.
And I think
They
I
have
picked
lost
them
every time, and I have picked them every time. I'm 0-3 picking.
All 3 of their losses. They're 3-3. All 3 of their losses are pick'ems.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
All right, we're done with that week. I don't want to talk about it again.
Screw you, TCU.
Week 7.
Georgia Southern, James Madison. I'll be honest with you. I went Georgia Southern because I don't know a whole lot about neither one of these teams, and Georgia Southern is right down the road from me.
Literally why I went with them too.
I literally can walk out my front door on Saturday and hear it sometimes.
Yeah, so
like,
for the love of God, Georgia Southern, please do not let me down.
And I'm not going to lie. I thought this game was this past week. So I know I said that on last week's podcast. And I also
you know what they
said.
say about assuming.
Yeah. I also said that Georgia Southern was home against James Madison. That is also incorrect. They go to James Madison this weekend.
Which is in Virginia. Did you know that?
I had no idea. I have no clue where James Madison's at.
It's in Virginia.
Another hard one.
Oregon and Washington.
I got Oregon.
Yeah, I do too, but I feel like I'm going to be wrong.
I do too.
I got Oregon too, man. Bo Nix is like 35. He should win. Not really, but he has been.
Washington's quarterback is legit.
Is he?
Washington in general is a good football. But Oregon's not a pushover neither, so we'll see, man. We'll see. Texas A&M and Tennessee. I had to go Tennessee.
I went Tennessee.
I'm not picking A&M, bro. I'm done.
Seth's like you and TCU.
I don't care no more, bro. I went Tennessee. And
I went Tennessee
I didn't watch
also.
much of Tennessee's games. I think I watched a little bit of some of them, but like not a lot. I'll be watching this one.
Yeah. Kansas and Oklahoma State. So I went Kansas.
So did I.
I did too. Guys, so far we're 5 for 5 with each other.
Either we're gonna have a good week or a terrible week.
Yeah.
At least
we're all. Everything's gonna stay the same though. Marshall, Georgia State. I went Marshall.
I went Marshall. Yeah.
What did we all go with? The majority?
No, Marshall's not a bad football.
No, they're not.
Marshall's good. I mean, I know Georgia State's not.
I think this is a conference game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
I know Georgia Southern plays Marshall, and I think Georgia Southern and Georgia State are in the same conference.
They may be.
USC and Notre Dame.
This one is where we may vary.
Yeah, I went Notre Dame.
Andy?
I did not go Notre Dame.
You went USC?
I went USC.
I went Notre Dame.
Did you?
This is why I went Notre Dame. Because they just lost.
Yeah.
I went Notre Dame because USC's defense is atrocious.
Yeah. USC hasn't looked like a world beater by no means. Now, granted, neither is Notre Dame, but Notre Dame's had a tough 3 weeks. They lost, had a really close game, and then lost.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason they may have lost last week is they probably underestimated Louisville. Looking forward to this game. And USC, I'm just not sold on USC. I mean, I know they have like the best quarterback in the country.
Yeah.
But
I think that's all they got going for them, though.
Besides that, like, what?
I think we could go start on their defense right now.
It's possible. I'm gonna skip this next game because
game, I was thinking the same thing.
We'll come back to that.
All right, so Missouri,
Kentucky. We're probably going to differ on this one.
This one's tough for me.
I went Missouri.
I went Kentucky.
I went Kentucky because it's at Kentucky.
That's
the
why.
only
That's
reason.
the only.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I
almost
picked it.
went Kentucky, but
Just because they're at home. Home
I'm
field
really
advantage
hoping-
is
I'm
so.
really yes, but you know that whole don't let a team beat you twice.
Yeah.
Yes,
This could
I
be
know.
one of those.
You
This
see
could
where,
be one of those
I
situations
thought about
for
that
sure.
too.
You
I
see where
definitely thought about
y'all
that
see
too.
where Stoops,
Yeah,
however
Mark
you say,
Stoops, yep.
yeah. Y'all see where he said that he needs his people or his stuff to start paying more money for so that he can buy players like Georgia's got.
No, I missed that.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that joke was funny.
I know. I just know that both these teams are going to be playing like hard
Yes.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Kentucky's going to want kind of which. I think it'd be easy to take the wind out of Kentucky's sails because they just got curb stomped
Yeah.
last week. And then if Missouri goes out there and jumps on them early, I don't know that Kentucky's going to have the willpower to kind of come back. And I think Missouri's going to go out there with something to prove after last week.
Gotcha.
But it could be the other way, and Kentucky goes out there and starts quick. I just know that Kentucky's quarterback was
He's been pretty bad all year,
Terrible.
honestly.
He's
dude.
bad.
He was so bad.
Yeah. We got UCLA and Oregon State. I went
Might differ.
I went Oregon State.
Went Oregon State.
Okay, I went Oregon State too.
I gotcha.
Oregon State's still one of the more underrated teams to me.
I agree.
We said that in the last time they got
They
their
lost.
brains beat in by Washington
Yeah.
State.
NC State and Duke.
I went Duke.
I also went Duke.
I went Duke.
All right, let's go back up top.
Let's get into this Miami North Carolina game.
I got
more because I got North Carolina.
yeah. Okay, so do I.
That's not what I even want to talk about.
No, me neither.
That's what I got too.
Okay, all right,
so
cool.
we're
That's
all
out of the
North
way.
Carolina.
All right, picks are done. So Miami and Georgia
Is
Tech, buddy.
Retarded.
How stupid!
What in
Like,
the actual heck?
What are you doing?
What are you-
I didn't know he's done this more than once. Shane just told me he's done this
not
more
even
than
the first
once.
time
He done it at where was
At
he
Oregon
at?
against
Yeah,
Stanford.
Oregon. Yeah. And lost the
I had
game
no
then.
idea.
Lost the game then too.
What an idiot.
It went into
He'll do it twice.
overtime.
I literally said there's no way he'll ever do it again. Shane goes, he already has. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
That was his second time.
Yeah, you would have thought that when he did it at
So
Oregon.
hold on, wait, we're getting carried away quick. Everybody's probably
Yeah,
what the freak
yeah.
happened.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what happened was Miami was winning the game. All they had to do was nail the football like 3 times,
Yeah.
and the game's
One more.
over. Georgia
One
Tech
more.
had no timeouts, nothing. They had
It was third down.
the
and
game. The game
6
was
or
over.
something.
Yeah,
There was 30 seconds left. All they have to do is put the knee on the ground, and it's 40 seconds. And
The game's
they
over.
win.
Yeah,
game is
is
over.
over.
But no, they fumble the ball, and Tech with no timeouts, with 25 seconds left, go 75 yards and score a
Score a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Which, by the
And
way,
win the
is
game.
pretty impressive for Tech because Tech's offense is usually, which I haven't even noticed this year.
That's
I
what
haven't
Miami
saw
gets, bro.
anything with Tech's offense, but are they running triple option this year still?
No,
they haven't run a triple option in a couple years. Once they got rid of that coach, I can't remember his name.
I thought they did. They ran a variation of the triple option last year.
I don't think so. I
uh-uh.
could be wrong, but I don't think so.
I got you. But yeah,
Well, yeah, so that's literally all they had to do was nail the football. They win, and it's over and done with. But instead, they lost to Georgia Tech because of literally a coach not knowing how to manage a game. That's all that is.
which is insane, right? Like
I
you're
mean,
coaching
there's a video of his player on the sideline shaking his head saying, "What are we doing?"
I don't like. I don't get it. Like I have no words. Like how do you
I
just?
don't either.
So apparently he has always been a terrible, like he's a good coach and he could bring in talent just in game.
He's not
He
a
doesn't
very
know how
good
to
coach.
manage a game. Is apparently it's been a thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
but
has.
how do you not know? There's 30 seconds left. There are no timeouts.
he does
to neither
He
ball? Like,
literally
how
in
do
the
you
press
not
conference
know
said
that?
We should need it, but no crap.
No
You
kidding.
should have needed.
It's easy.
Like, that's-
My thing is though, so he's done it and lost the game twice. How many times has he done this? And They didn't
Cost them
lose
a
the
game.
game, so nobody said anything.
Yeah.
They haven't went in victory formation all year.
There's literally nothing to do to defend victory formation. Nothing.
They haven't done it all year. They practiced it. He said they practiced it.
For
In
what?
practice.
You're not going to use it?
Exactly.
It's going to get used now.
Like, I'm not even
Miami.
Better.
Dude, I'm not even a Miami fan. Like,
Dude,
I mean,
I would have, if I was a Miami, I would have been.
I'd have
Oh,
lost
I'd
my
have been
mind, dude.
pissed.
There's no
I
way.
I'd have lost my
Let
mind,
Georgia
too.
do that.
Especially, I mean, they were undefeated.
Yes.
Like that
Number one,
one
that's a
mistake.
Conference. That's a conference game they lost too.
Yeah, that's one mistake cost that entire game.
Yeah. It's insane. It
That's
makes no
nuts,
sense.
bro.
I can't
Like-
make it make sense.
Me neither.
When I saw that, I was like, this can't be real life, right?
That's what I thought. I was like, there's no
Me
way that's
too.
actually like that's just somebody clipping different things and putting them together because technology is insane nowadays, right?
Yeah, so I went and looked at the score, and I was like, oh, wow.
No,
and
it's
so I went and looked
legit.
at the plays, and I was like, oh, wow, that actually did happen.
Yeah.
An idiot.
Crazy. I don't know, dude.
I'd have a really hard time trusting my coach after that.
Me too. It was I don't know. I've never actually seen that happen in person like that. Like I've always heard like, well, no, you don't do that because then somebody can get hurt or you can fumble and they could get.
Yeah, like you never know what could happen.
You never know
but
what
it's
could happen, so you just don't. You
Because
get
the chances are so low, but like still.
But then
Just get out of the game. I get it's Georgia Tech and you feel like you should have scored more points because they suck. Who cares?
But the thing is, they were still. Well, my thing is, okay, if you do it and they're up and you're up by 2 scores or whatever, one thing. But in a 1-score game,
you're literally down by a
touchdown wins
touchdown.
it.
Yeah.
A touchdown wins.
No, I'm not giving them the ball. I'm not giving them any
I'm not taking
opportunity
that
to
chance.
give the ball back to them.
I'm getting out of there, especially with the way last week went. Like as far as all the games in general.
Yeah, you don't know.
You just get out of there with a win, dude. A struggle win still looks better than a loss.
A win is a win.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So,
Like,
yeah.
I'm a believer in a win is a win. I mean, as long as you do what
Ugly
it takes.
or not.
Yeah, ugly or not. Like,
people have short-term memory.
What is
like,
it?
I mean,
I mean, if Miami would have beat Tech, if they didn't need the ball and got out of there, whatever the score was.
People would be like, that score was closer than I thought, and that would have been the end of it.
Yeah. Towards the end of the season, that would have been their exact reaction. Oh, I thought that game, they beat them worse than that. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Done. Now they see, oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, they lost to Tech.
Them dummies. Yeah, man. Like old Vin Diesel says, win by an inch or win by a mile.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter as long as you win, baby. Trust me. Georgia's won a couple this year that I've been like, oof.
But then they won Saturday, and I was like, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, that was a good performance by the Dogs. I was excited to see them actually kind of put it together. Which I did see a thing. I think I sent it to y'all.
Carson Beck was slinging that thing.
I think it was Aaron Murray was talking about it. Did I send that clip to y'all about Aaron Murray? Anyway, so Aaron Murray was talking before the game to Bubba.
Yeah.
And he was like, asking, how's Carson doing and this, that, and the other. Is he getting his feet under him? Blah, 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 And Mike Bubba says, look, man, this kid's doing exactly what I want him to do. And then come out Saturday and just destroyed Kentucky.
He had 300 yards at halftime.
I'm going to say, he ended the game with, I think, 387 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But, I mean, he didn't play the entire fourth quarter, I know.
We'll see. Well, we've seen how ugly it can be. And we've now seen... I don't even think that's as good as we can be.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think so. But
so now we kind of got a gauge.
Yeah, we know what we can do if we got to.
We haven't had a gauge, so it does make me feel a little bit better. It's just so now I know it's there.
Right.
We'll
Yes.
see what happens.
Yeah. So
We play Vandy. So hopefully we can keep it going.
oh, we do play Vandy this week.
Thank
Let's
God.
go.
Then it's a bye week, and then we got Florida, son.
That's right. Florida, Georgia, Florida game. And it is I'm having a thing at the house, by the way. So, which I already know about that. But all right, guys. That being said, we're gonna wind down here. This has been the Southern Roots podcast. We've got YouTube, TikTok, and all of our personal Facebook pages. Please make sure you go like, subscribe, share, and follow on everything that you can. If you listen to it on Spotify, go listen to it on Spotify and like and share.
Give us a rating and review.
Subscribe.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you got questions on Spotify, polls on Spotify, a lot of interaction stuff on Spotify podcast. YouTube, you can drop comments. If you like something that we're doing, if you want to see something more of what we're doing, or
you have any ideas, anything?
Any topics or anything y'all wanted to hear us talk about. I know a lot of listeners, a lot of you guys and ladies have y'all know us personally, so
You'll have our cell phone number.
if y'all want to hear us talk about a topic of just about anything,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. As long as it's not against our religious beliefs, I don't see why we can't talk about it. But so other than that, yeah, just make sure that you're following us on everything. That's the biggest thing. And tell a friend about it. You tell one friend, they tell another friend. That's how we get this thing out there. So
tell all 3 of your friends about our podcast.
Yeah, this is our friend group right here. I think we've got
we've told everyone we know, and they're here.
Yeah, we've got maybe like 1 or 2 other friends outside this group, each of us. Other than that, that's about it. You figure that out as you go on in life. Your friend groups get a lot smaller,
but they typically get better.
They do. Yeah, you have a bunch of friends starting out.
Let's not get all philosophical here at the end.
yeah. We can save that for another podcast or something if y'all want to hear about that. If not, yeah, who cares? But all right, well, I guess that is it. This is the Southern Roots Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane. Remember, always keep those Southern roots.